Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best gaming desktops. Starting at number 5. Scan 3XS 3080 Gaming PC. Scan has been a mainstay of system building in the UK for years. And we've used enough of their systems to know that we're in safe hands whenever we get a gaming PC in for review. The systems are well built, using well-known components, and all backed up by a brilliant 3-year warranty, on-site first year. That warranty does bring peace of mind. This 3XS Gamer 3080 is like a wishlist given physical form. Boasting an RTX 3080 alongside Intel's excellent gaming CPU, the Core i7-12700F. This may not be the overclockable variant, it lacks that all-important trailing K for that. But given overclocking has little impact on gaming performance, we're cool with that. You can, of course, configure the machine to your heart's content, with faster processors, more memory, better storage options. You name. Scan also has a few other builds to get you started, including RTX 3070 systems from £1,500 and the option of going with either Intel's Core i5 10700 or AMD's brand new Ryzen 7 5800X. Coming at number 4. HP Omen. Hewlett-Packard has been around since before the Second World War. And that historical expertise is evident in the design and construction of the Omen line of gaming PCs. I mean, they are slightly smaller than they were back in the day, but the heritage remains. HP Omen offers a wide range of customization options with its Omen 25L, 30L systems, allowing you to take your pick of AMD, Intel, and NVIDIA component CPU and GPU options. You can also take that configuration to the memory and storage requirements, too, allowing you to really tailor your system. HP Omen rigs are on the more restrained side of PC gaming, so you won't find an over-elaborate liquid cooling system or a massive suite of spectacular RGB lighting. If you value smooth lines and compact design over the flash and spectacle of RGB, you'll appreciate the dark, slightly brooding aesthetic of the HP lineup. We've looked at machines with last-gen processors in them, and that can be a good way to save a little cash, because you can still get the very latest NVIDIA GPUs inside them. You can also get last-gen GPUs, but we'd advise you to steer clear of either the RX 5500 or RTX 2080 Super builds. Those are still relatively expensive and the graphics hardware will date far quicker than anything else in the system. We haven't specifically reviewed the latest range of gaming systems from HP, but we've been testing its gaming PCs since the Obelisk range. And we've always appreciated its no unnecessary frills approach to system building and the value proposition of its rigs. At number 3. Corsair One. Corsair has overhauled its compact One gaming PCs with the latest parts from Intel, AMD, and NVIDIA. And we're absolutely here for it. The Corsair One i300 is the latest version of the compact high-end gaming PC. That's a lot of cutting-edge hardware for what can only be described as a hell of a lot of money. Don't dismiss the memory or storage in this rig either. DDR5 is currently incredibly hard to get a hold of. In 64GB trim like we have here, you know you're not going to come up lacking in any game on this front is welcome. Yes, it's overkill, but it means you won't need to upgrade anytime soon. The Corsair One achieves this by using 2 compact liquid coolers, one for the CPU and one for the GPU. You'll have to adjust your expectations for CPU temperatures, perhaps a little above your comfort zone during intense operations, but there's nothing these chips aren't built to handle day in, day out. When you're dealing with high-end kit, temperatures can get toasty. Very toasty. The Core i9-12900K in this build is a power-hungry chip, drawing up to 241W. And it can run hot when stressed even in much bigger systems with triple-fan coolers. Here, I witnessed the CPU temps touch 100 degrees Celsius a couple of times in testing, resulting in the chip throttling back, although only briefly even when pushed hard. This is still an incredibly powerful CPU too, so even allowing for this brief throttling, it's still one of the fastest machines I've ever used, and tops plenty of the benchmark tables. Number 2 of my list. Alienware Aurora R13. Look, an Alienware Aurora with a side window. What a world! The new Aurora R13 uses the release of Intel's Alder Lake processors to deliver a slight redesign of its extraterrestrial chassis and offers a host of configurations, from the Core i5-12400F through the i5-12600KF and i7-12700KF, all the way up to the Core i9-12900KF. They're paired with NVIDIA GPUs from the GTX 1650 Super up to the unfeasibly expensive RTX 3090, or AMD Radeon cards from the RX 6600 XT up to the RX 6900 XT. That gives you a range of Alienware gaming machines from reasonably affordable 1080p gaming right up to blistering 4K workload-smashing performance. And the Alienware AIO cooling system will help keep the cozy interior of the case at a reasonable temperature too. It's also not the fastest either, with only DDR5-4400 available. I'll give it a break while DDR5 is expensive and hard to find, but it still stings and I'm not impressed. And number 1. Alienware Aurora Ryzen Edition. The Aurora Ryzen Edition takes over the top spot from the Intel builds. The AMD Ryzen processors of the new generation are exemplary in terms of both performance and price. And with the potential for a 16-core, 32-thread chip inside your Alienware gaming PC, alongside an NVIDIA RTX 3090, you're looking at something rather special. The latest AMD Ryzen processors are exemplary in terms of both performance and price. The Ryzen 9 5900X opens in new tab. Stands out as a spectacular chip not just for productivity but also for gaming. But the lower end has something to offer too. The different configurations on offer mean that for £1,249 you can get a 6-core machine with a GTX 1650 Super inside it that will handle 1080p gaming in that sleek Alienware chassis. It does have to be said that there is an Alienware premium attached to whichever components you choose. However, the higher-than-average price provides you with reliable build quality, exceptional customer service, and solid warranties. The numerous prefab options offered by Alienware also help eliminate much of the guesswork associated with customizing your system. Some options provide better value for the parts used, but for hassle-free PC gaming out of the box, it's tough to beat the ease of use that Alienware provides. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.